Hello everybody, Steve. Welcome back to the Surviving Mars Hermit Crab Challenge. In the last video, survived a meteor storm, dealt with a broken dome, but I'm now, right at the very end of the video, I'm starting to get my sponsor research back. This is kind of big. It says 394, which means I'm starting to come back online. I'm starting to get a little bit more research coming in, but I'm not fully up and running yet. So Europe, I believe, has 400 base sponsor research per soul. I got the high-speed comm satellite event done earlier in the series, which should give me another 400 research, but I'm just still limping along. I'm only at 525. This number needs to be a lot closer to 800. And by 800, I mean the sponsor, not the estimated per soul. I need to be like over 1,000 on that. Once we get this fully back up and running, we should, keyword, know who was responsible for the sabotage last week to our systems. We are almost done. Ooh, another high-speed comm satellite. That's actually tempting. That would give me 300 research. Okay. We're going to do this first. So we know this one's going to take 100 electronics to do, but the SETI satellite's going to take me 30 electronics to do. I've got 20 here. And I think I'm going to cancel this expedition, actually. Cancel this. Allow exports back to Earth. We're going to do a little bit of horse. We're going to move some chess pieces around to make this work. If I send back some rare metals, there we go. Now we're up and running. Almost there. I think 950. What the hell's our number supposed to be? 100 response research. Right, I think it should be 10 to 50. Because we got the 100 from the research up here. There's one here. It says increases sponsor research by 100. We got that one. Then we got the satellite for 400. Then the dark side of the sun event should be an extra 150, I think. Think keyword there. Grudge, here we go. Let's see who's responsible. Please don't say Brazil. All right, it's India. All right. Well, here goes all my money. We can't let this go unpunished. Set aside funds and wait for the perfect opportunity. Should the opportunity ever arise, and it may not, you'll be able to exact revenge. Trust me, I will exact my revenge. You voted on it in the poll last week. Crush them. So I'm going to. I'm actually okay with that trade. Because I do actually need a little bit of concrete. I think some concrete would be good. Not automated. You ready to go back? Okay, send you back. I can never remember. Contact, trade. This one. All right, we're gonna do 50 metals for this. We're gonna get 90 concrete because this is a depleted deposit, and I was hoping to get nano refinement done up at some point. Haven't gotten it yet. I was hoping to also find just a decent spot to put down a mining outpost. Haven't gotten that either. This area is not bad. Also, this guy got dusted last video. I'm going to leave him there for a bit. I do think we need to get something, though. But what? Alright, so we're working mega storage. That's going to push us down and get the space elevator revealed. Martian vegetation, greenhouse Mars. I want to get those two researched. And terraforming subsidies actually is pretty good. I'll put that at the bottom, though. That's not a high priority research for me. An extra $1 billion would go very well for me. Especially if I need to do what I need to do to get the high-speed comm satellite, get an extra 300 sponsor research. Lots of pieces here. Speaking of pieces, we got a train station here. Let's figure out how we're going to make a fungal farm setup work out here. So I could do like 1, 2, maybe 3. Because that's going to dust. One. Nope, I'm going to do shift. Can do it like this, too. Idea. And these would all take 6 people per shift? Yeah, 6 workers in a single shift. I have 3 working the one that I do have operational. Oh, wow, this building's full. Good. We'll get some people working the Hawkins, too, for that. I'm going to run the cables for this. I'm not going to obviously set it all up right now, but I'm at least going to start the process. Because once I get this taken care of, the seeds, I can start producing seeds in this farm. I don't think I can do seeds in a fungal farm, mind you. If I could, all the better. I'm going to turn these 2 off, though, for the moment. Don't need them right now. I'm also going to turn this one off. Again, this is just layout stuff. Not going to be doing anything with it right this second. This is mainly just figuring out how we can do what we can do. So tracks can come down this way, and it's going to come straight across-ish. And I'll probably nuzzle it up right against the dome. I think right there.
Sector scanned.
Stop. Don't build it. But do build me more solar panels, please. I'm going to have a little bit of space by that. There we go. More solar panels, getting me a little bit of extra power during the day. It says plus 34, but these guys, yeah, these guys have been running low and running at a deficit at night. So once we get, that was something I figured out after last Tuesday's episode, is that excess power only really works when you don't have to jam your batteries full. So note, it says 0 right now. Now that it's full, right now. There it is. Now I'm starting to get excess power going into the research stuff. That's what that's what I couldn't figure out last time through. So that's on Steve. And I can't build. Can I build tracks? Okay, station has to be built before I can start laying down tracks. It's going to take 10 metals and 5 machine parts apiece. Ouch.
Funding received.
Got my rare metals. Good. I'm also going to get some extra money for my research.
Research complete.
Good. Alright. Martian veg is being researched. There's our space elevator. It's a $30,000 ticket. Damn. A 30,000 research ticket. That's spicy. Compared to 18,000 for my interplanetary astronomy, microfusion, and molehole mine. Well, these two. This is 27. This one's 30K. Ouch. Don't get me wrong. Interplanetary astronomy still got the inside tracks. It's already a third of the way done, but note that it takes electronics. This just takes polymers, which I can trade for. This takes machine parts, which I have to import. This takes machine parts, which I have to import, and polymers, which I can trade for. That's why I'm kind of like, on whichever option I got here. Let's go ahead and build these tracks up. We're going to build it. Let's get the trains running. Also get a little sip of water. Alright, now, immediately, depot management. Don't need fuel here. Don't need waste rock, don't need water, don't need O2. Honestly, I don't want metals here. Honestly, I don't want anything stored here. If I'm brutally honest, the only thing I want to have stored here is food. If that. Alright, cool. So we're going to see food being moved from this depot down to here. That's fine. And I'll do the same thing over here. I don't want food stored at these spots, or anything but food stored here. Once I get this rare metals extractor built up, it's going to be a while, I'll authorize that rare metals to be stored here. But there's also a large universal depot right here, which can take that stuff. So, do with it what you will. Alright. And this setup must not have a lot. Let's go ahead and make this like 10 on everything. Okay. Immediately pause that. Actually, I'll allow seeds at this site too, because eventually we are going to have seed production. You've returned with 90 concrete. Bring you down here, please. And we're going to need concrete for this. So we're going to start off this way.
Cold wave approaching.
82 concrete just to build this, and I've got 343 I'm sitting on, so I ain't doing the best when it comes to that stuff. Thankfully, I've got some concrete. No, I don't. Stored here. Why don't I have concrete stored in these sites? It's all over here. Wow. Didn't actually think I'd see that phrase come out of that drone hub.
Sector scanned. Research complete.
Oh, shit.
Milestone
I forgot to
achieved.
do that. I forgot to click away from it. Because I could have put that towards one of these things. So, we got seeds done. We're now working on Greenhouse Mars. Drone printing, which will let me start building drones, but if I combine it with this technology, it's only going to cost me metals. Hive mind is such a good one for an arcology, but I don't have the people for it. I just don't have the... Oh, I actually have to click this one. Okay, fine. Alright, so if I wanted to bring in seeds, or if I wanted to naturally grow seeds, I could do it, and I think I'm gonna do it. The kicker is that it takes 5 souls to produce 5 seeds, assuming the optimal harvest. Potatoes take 5 souls to do 55 food, but also a decrease of 10%. So I could just go back and forth seed crops and potatoes. Let's go ahead and authorize this fungal farm construction, please. Now with that, Greenhouse Mars, I can build a GHG factory. It's going to take 10 machine parts, ouch, to increase it at 0.25% per day. I do like this. But I'm going to do it up here, because I've got a scrubber here that can do the gerb. I'm actually going to put it right here next to the wind turbines. It does kind of throw off the vibe of everything, which is why I'm actually not going to put it right there. This is such a cluster over here. I freely admit it. I want it here, though, because it's proximity to the fuel refinery. Once the fuel gets in there, we can start bringing these numbers up. This is the big one I got to get going, though. 2 days, 2 souls, 7. This area is going to freeze very quickly, mind you. I put no on this. Why the hell is anything stored here, damn it? Alright. Tracks are being built right now. You can see the drones building her up. I do not have any trains constructed, mind you. But I'm kind of curious what this fungal farm is going to do. I'm most likely going to turn it off as soon as it comes online. Just because I want to know. Pause. Alright, it doesn't even say, it doesn't give me an option. It's just fungal farms. That's it. Bummer. Alright, I'm going to do a second shift for that one when I get this up and running. I don't need it operational right now. Essentially, it's here as a proof of concept. Now I've got people living there. That's good. We've had... Oh, okay, show me my graduates, please. 2 botanists, 3 engineers, and a geologist. That's good. We're getting engineers in here, which means we're actually getting production done. You've arrived. Just check back in on Earth. Cargo rocket, please. That's essentially what it took to... Wow, damn, that does not go that far. Getting more and more expensive. I can't rationalize doing more than 30 because of the export is only 22 million per, 660 million per full rocket going back. It ain't a lot. It doesn't go that far. I don't even need to zoom out all the way to check on scanning because we've already finished scanning everything. We need a lot of maintenance over here. Truly we do. Okay. 1 soul, 15... This guy's operating now, so... This is now fuel consumption, which I'm okay with. Once this rocket arrives, I could actually set this rocket to be the main one for... Nope, not that. This one. Nope, never not that one. SETI satellite. Because I'll just need 50 metals, 50 fuel. It'll give me a chunk of cash, which I can turn around and use. I won't be able to get the full 100 electronics. I can't even justify bringing this guy online because we're not producing enough over here. Tis a problem, this. I'm going to send this one back to Earth. Because once that rocket is done, I can immediately get that 1.75 billion, turn around, make the buy for the electronics we're going to mostly need, and then have it ready to go. We'll just need to have essentially a rocket with some extra electronics ready. Wow. Full-on botanists. Love it. We do not need more botanists. Please stop training botanists. Do I have to demo this thing? I may have to demo this thing because it's trying to train more botanists. I don't need more botanists. Please, game, stop offering botanists up. Okay, shit. Demo this. So, here's a top tip. If you're going to do these early layout stuff, don't build these buildings. Because very quickly, you run into that problem of it's going to train people where you don't need them. Big brain move. But I will go ahead and queue that building back up. And not building.
Research complete.
Drone printing is done. That's good. I can build the drone assembler outside and start making more drones with, once queued up, printed electronics. We'll be able to start using metals for that. So they've got a decent amount of food going. I'm actually going to authorize potatoes and seed crops in this order. So we'll do wheat. Boom. Here's a bunch of food in 2 days. Here's some more food in 5 days, but a decrease in soil quality. And then the seed crops get us back up. A little bit of seeds. Then we use the wheat and go right away with it. Rockets arriving. Let's go. Let's keep this moving. 15 hours till the cold wave hits. We've got a 121 surplus. We know that's going to hit a deficit once we get into the cold. In fact, let's train these guys both on right now. Get them maintenanced, because we're going to need them, both these guys, to get a maintenance going on it. Stop that real quick. Send expedition. Refuel. Turn off that. It's going to unload the 4 rare metals that I did not mean to load on it. This guy shouldn't need anything. Why is this guy malfunction? He's next to a bloody scrubber. That's odd. But this guy's up and running. That's good. This guy's also up and running. So, wow, hold up. Minus 90? Okay, there goes all of our excess power, by the way. Oh, also, terraforming subsidy is going to be done in 4 days. That's going to add $1 billion too, which we're going to be able to use. Okay, no. We're actually, if my brain is working, if my brain is braining right, which it might be, I'm going to turn this one off for now. This one I'm going to leave on because it's going to be in a cold area. This one I'm going to leave on too, mainly because it's right next to a heater. That's just saving power, and I really don't have to deal with the whole power imbalance thing. Ouch. I think we're going to need more wind turbines, but I need more machine parts for that. Ouch, a 6-day cold wave? Game, you're trying to kill me here. Alright, so during the day we're running minus 30. Ouchie, ouchie, ouchie. Okay. We're going to turn you off in the overnight hours. We're going to turn you off in the overnight hours. So now we're only going to do... I don't know. Pretty much anybody that can be off at night. Well, you're off anyway. I'm going to turn you off in the overnight hours. I'm going to turn you off in the overnight hours too. This guy has to be on all the time. Damn. Let's see, you're pulling 15 power, 9 power, 30 power. Ouch. Rocket's on the way. Both seekers are offline. This one got dusted also. Doesn't really matter because, again, we're not scanning anything. I'll remind folks, since we're about getting close to 20 minutes into the video, if you want to have a say in the wonder that is built, the poll that went up should have gone up yesterday, Tuesday. Interplanetary astronomy, microfusion, Project Molehole, and orbital engineering. Don't leave a comment in this video which one you want me to go for. Go to the poll in the community tab for my channel and put your vote in there. All right, terraforming subsidies is being researched. Where do I want to go next with it? Don't need large stations. Don't need that. Shuttle hub's not a bad idea. Factory AI is a good idea. Scrubber's only 9,000. Ooh, hang on. That's the way to go. Deep extraction deposits, don't need those, don't need those. I'm gonna need carbonate processors, but that's damn expensive. STEM reconstruction's good. Holographic scanning. That's good, but it's only for medical centers. Could do some Martian patents for cash, but that's a dumb idea. Bioengineering, I don't know how much longer I'm going to keep that farm, but let's go ahead and grab it. And then I'll go ahead and get the smart homes queued up, I guess. I guess that'll be the way to go. Oh, actually, saw the numbers go up in the colony a little bit. That's good. You, move to the apartment building, please. Get out of the workforce. Apartment building, please. Just gotta keep filtering these folks out. I don't think you can filter... Yeah, you cannot filter for people living in a particular building. You can filter by... Get out. Get out. I know you're Martian more, but come on. You gotta leave some space for the people who want to be living in the high life, living in comfort, having the babies.
Resources are low.
It was most likely power or electronics. I didn't see what it flicked across the screen there. And I'm not going to go back and check because I'm recording this and kind of live on recording this. More food being produced. That's good. Now we're going to go for the potatoes. Let's see how we do with this. Optimal harvest is 55. Seed crops optimal harvest is 5 on these. So we're going to see how this comes out before the end of my cold wave. This deposit, I really want this thing to... I need extractor AI just so I can fire everybody, have this thing going 24/7 or 25/7 and just make it work all the time. Wind turbines. Let's get some of you bad boys up. 8 and 2. I'm going to go and spend some concrete on this. Oh, that was caps lock. And you guys should be polymer bladed. Yeah. These guys will pretty much counter most of the deficit during the day. Perfect. This is going to be done in 3 souls 4. This is going to be done in 1 soul 21. So once those 2 are built, or once these 2 projects are done, I can actually call up the other rocket from Earth with 100 electronics. We turn around, we send it off, and we have our... we have another high-speed comm satellite going with some extra research going. Love it! Eternal Fusion. Nope, don't have that one yet. Just need something to get more... Not a bad trade, actually. Let's reset this as a trade pad. Let's offer... I'm going to offer up food. I'm just going to offer food for the rare stuff. Again, electronics and machine parts. I've yet to see a sponsor willingly trade these things. I know BSC sometimes. Well, if I had Blue Sun Corporation, I could actually do it for cash. Why is there nobody in my infirmary? Folks, I need the comfort higher. I need that building up and running, please. But how's my school doing? We've graduated 21 kids. That's good. We've graduated 12 out of here. So we've got 2, 1, 2, 2. It's inactive work shifts. We're going to see which one of these we get done next. I'm hoping scientist. I haven't had some scientists in a while. Let's do polymers for machine parts. I doubt we're going to get a nibble on it, but you never know. Machine parts is just the consumption. That's the problem. I'm producing... Wait. Whoa. My production per soul is 2.3 average, or predicted. My maintenance is 3.1. What the hell? That makes no sense. And of course, once I get enough people working in this dome, how many vacant work slots? 4, vacant reserve slots 20. That is including this. I would love if I could get this to a point where I could have second shifts operating on stuff. I really would. 55 is now 67, just one day in on this guy. Okay, nobody on that. Fight me game. Okay. That's going to be done in a day. I'm going to let the game run for a minute. And hopefully get into a good position here. I got my terraforming subsidies done now. I'm bringing my explorer down here. So I've got the triple electric scrubbing queued up. I kind of want to put stem reconstruction above it, but I think I'm going to keep the scrubber as the next tech because this one is doing a ton of work, and if I could put another one over here, that would save a lot more in maintenance on this end of the colony also. Let's go ahead and... Are you guys okay? I'm running low on those advanced parts as well. Nobody's really digging on my what I'm throwing out, so I'm going to go ahead. Hopefully this is going to be a high roll. I've got a feeling it's going to be a 1,000 instead of a 1,500.
Anomaly analyzed.
Mid-range, I'll take it. Run it up here. So we're now up to 20% on the scrubbing. We've got just under a day left on this rocket. But if I can get that rocket loaded... Why would I want to take that route, Spacey? I'm producing plenty of food here, and now it's up to 80 on the potatoes. I think this, like, optimal harvest is like if you have 6 people and 50% soil quality. I think it's the only way you get 55 out of this. I've got a bunch of good people, great botanists working in here. They're making some food for us. Checking in on my Martian University, I've got an engineer, a geologist, a scientist, and a medic. 2 medics actually need to be queued up because I do need some medics in my infirmary. The infirmary not being available all the time. Bit of a problem for me. Just going to throw that out there. And I do want to get stem reconstruction done because I'm starting to get... I'm still having those people who are aging out. Like this guy. Go wine in the apartment complex, please. If I can get those folks to work a little bit longer... in the workforce, I think I wouldn't have... Damn, it was a low roll. Bummer. Bring you back down here. Want you somewhere safe. And even during the overnight hours, or during the day hours, when these 2 turbines are actually doing quite a bit to offset what I've got. I'm actually at 1.0 surplus on power. Isn't enough to get the excess power operational, because I still have to, you know, rejuice all these batteries that I've got kicking around the colony. So, is what it is. Got a little bit of the GHG factory going. I'm actually going to keep this on 25/7 just to keep it up and running. All right, 94%. 5 hours left on that. As soon as it hits, we'll go ahead and we'll order up our 100 electronics, and we'll get that high-speed comm satellite, the second level of the high-speed comm satellite upgrade done. I could also save it as an outsourcing, but simultaneously, I do think long-term, I personally think I get a little bit more out of doing that. So I'm not spending this cash I've got on hand for me just yet. As soon as I get the... What's the notification for this one supposed to be? I can't remember what it's called. Oh, completed special project. And I can actually do another one right away, which I'm not. Cargo rocket. Go and queue up 100. $2 billion bucks. It ain't cheap. I'm gonna go ahead and queue also 20 machine parts. This. Bring him up. This guy's gonna be on his way back. Excuse me, this guy. And we're gonna need metals and fuel. Hey, look, I've got fuel and I've got a crap load of metals right here too. So we're gonna make good use of this. Spacey is offering me a crappy trade route. Give me something where I'm like metals for concrete, like the one Brazil was offering me. That was a pretty good deal actually. 100 or 50 metals for 90 concrete in a colony where I don't have a lot of it. Yeah, it'd be kind of helpful. Minus 50 in the overnight hours on that. A bit unfortunate because I'm wishing I could do. Wishing I wouldn't have to be burning that stuff. You've already returned. Lovely. Let's see. Do I have any other missions available to me? High-speed comm satellite. One I'm going to queue up right now. SETI satellite. It's diminishing returns. If I had the electronics to do it, I could have considered bringing up 130 electronics just so I could do it again. Because how much is 50? Just curious. Indulge me for a moment. Okay, it's another billion. So I wouldn't have had the cash to do it, realistically. Because again, I like to have at least $1 billion on hand in case an event pops up and I have the option to spend money to have a better outcome than whatever the hell I'm going to get. Let's get this rocket up here and get him off. This video has just been maintenance, I feel like. It's just been like, okay, cool, let's just do the stuff we do. Derp, derp. I need to get more research done, which I'm going to get the scrubbers done up in about 2.5 days. And I'd love to put one right here, because I think that would actually cover a ton of real estate. I'm going to keep him here. I'm going to keep this rocket here. And I do also like the idea of how much metal maintenance am I going to lose by doing this, and also this one guy not needing an electronic maintenance. Kind of kill if I didn't have to spend electronics on maintenance. This one, though, you do have to spend electronics to maintenance these guys, but if you put them just in the right spot, obviously you don't need to go all out with it. I probably would tear down this power accumulator if I could. Put a scrubber there. Experimental rocket. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and accept that rocket. So now we have another rocket available for me. I'm not going to send him up just yet. If it is, I'm just like, oh yeah, bring up like 5 seeds. It's going to be a, we're going to test it, but we're not going to be like putting people on it rocket, you know? Now let's just confirm here. Alright, so pretty much any rockets where I have people have to land here, because that's the walk distance that I've got for this dome. Like, I'm on the edge of it. It's also why I did the Trigon Dome, based on your votes in that poll a couple weeks ago. So get this rocket down here, get him prepped, and we will wrap up. Alright, immediately stop that. High-speed comm satellite. This one, perfect. So it's going to take off the 20 machine parts that I brought down. Cool, it's already full on the electronics, just needs the metal, actually a ton of fuel, and a bunch of metals, which I should have access to, because I've got this supply spot right here. Hey, get over here. Need your help. Need to do something to you. We're going to have hey help with this loading operation.
Resources are low.
Yeah, I'm aware of that. Let's actually send you back to Earth for more. I do actually need to have... Oh, wait, I've got that experimental one back on Earth. What the hell am I doing? Unload it here. Cargo rocket. Experimental rocket. Wait, just 15. Gotta have that extra cash available. This guy really needs to step the hell up and start producing more for me. I've even got Amplify active on this, which is also why I'm running on such a high deficit in the overnight hours. Ah, shit. I didn't see how much was developed on this, but it looks like it was about 100. Alright. We are at 90. Cool. Go ahead and back do your thing, please. Very quickly, we got that one mostly loaded up, so we'll take care of that in the next video. Again, take part in the poll in the community section of my channel on which wonder I should go for first. Like, comment, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed this video and all the videos that come out on this channel. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video where we're also going to get some seeds.